What's crackalacking, guys? I'm the Duck Quack here, and welcome back to another investment-based video on the channel. So, in this video, we're just going to be speaking solely about consumables. Now, this is something that I probably should have made a video on a while back, because the exact same thing seems to happen every year. Now, throughout the year, the prices of consumables, they remain fairly steady. There may be a small crash when Black Friday comes out, and there may be another crash, obviously, when Team of the Year drops. But what happens when it gets to Team of the Season? Why is it that all these consumable prices are suddenly worth a load more than they have been worth for the majority of the year? Now, you have to excuse my internet. It's absolutely awful these days. I can barely use it, but I can still talk about everything. So, if we're looking at prices, even for the likes of the CM to CDM spot position change, now these have been selling, they haven't been selling, sorry, for about 200 coins throughout the year, but suddenly you will sell them for 250 to 300. That's only a tiny increase for one of the most unused position modifiers on the game. If we go to something massive here, just to compare it, squad fitness cards. Now, they've been around 1,000 coins, let's say, give or take. They've been about 800 at points. They've been up to about 1,200 on weekend leagues. They're currently selling for about 1,800 coins. As you can see, 1,600 is what they get instantly bid on. And a lot of these ones that are listed up for 1,800 do actually sell, because I've been selling mine recently. It may take a little bit more patience. But you can see from this that most of them already have bids on for 1,600. If we come to bid on it, we're going to be outbid instantly. That's just the nature of the market right now. So what have we missed, basically? Well, all these packs, millions of packs are being opened for Team of the Season. But all of these lightning rounds, they consist of 50k, 100k, 125k packs. That's all people are going to open. Very few people, unless you've got tons of money or a big streamer, are you going to waste your money on the 25k packs or the 55k or the 35k mega packs. It's just because your chances of pulling one of the big Team of the Seasons are obviously just so much greater from an all-players pack. Due to this, consumable prices are absolutely, well, they're skyrocketing. The demand for them massively outweighs the supply at the moment, and it's been the same with the healing cards as well. You can see that they've all gone up to about 1,000 coins. If you're lucky enough to get on here and win some on bids, which I'm definitely not going to be able to do with this internet connection, but it doesn't look like the competition for this is quite as fierce as the squad fitness ones. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to bid on anything. Okay, cool. So we actually got a bid off on it. So they're selling for just under 1,000 coins at the moment. Did this one go for no bid? See, guys, this is what it is with consumables, and this is the whole point of this video, effectively. You're going to be looking to make money on consumables, and there's going to be differing times when certain things are worth a load and certain things are worth nothing. Now, I could go through and bid on about 100 of these, and if I win 2 or 3, then it would be pretty good. That would be 2,000 or 3,000 coins potentially profit. But if we went through and bid on 1,000 squad fitnesses for, say, 1,200 coins or something, we're not going to win a single one of them because there's so much more in demand than these healing cards. They've got bots that are out there doing it. Players are always needing fitness cards, and hence you're going to make it a lot harder for yourself. So that's just one example, comparing the healing to the fitness cards. We've got the same thing going on with the chemistry style cards. We'll go for something big. We'll go for a Hawk one. So as you guys probably know, throughout the year, Hawk's been at around, what, 700, 800? It's been peaking at about 1,200 at points. Again, it was about 1,800 the other day. It's about 1,300 now. What changes the price of these so dramatically? Yes, people are going to keep getting new cards, and they're going to want to keep applying chemistry styles on it, and Hawk is one of the better ones. But the big thing that we need to be looking out for is the daily knockout tournament rewards. So, for example, this week we've got a centre-back as the winner. It means that the Hawk prices aren't going to go through the roof. But if we come and check something like Anchor, after having back-to-back centre-backs available from these rewards, you can see that Anchor is well over 2,000 coins now. If you look back through the past few months of FIFA, Anchor wasn't this much. Yeah, it was probably just over 1,000, 1,300, 1,400. Up to this, maybe at certain weekends even, but it has been consistently sky high right now because of the daily knockout tournament reward. And it just goes to show how important little factors like that are in determining what a card's value is worth. Hunters, they're basically what they've been all year. They've been extinct pretty much constantly. If you can get on this, I just actually saw one for 4,000. They're going to sell for about 5,000 coins at busy times all day long. If you can pick them up for 4,000, I bet you this is gone. But if you can pick them up for 4,000, yeah, then you are going to make yourselves about 800, 900 coins profit on it, which is no tiny money. If you do that 5 or 6 times, that's 6,000 coins almost. The next thing I want to just mention is, well, just to recap on that part there, always be checking consumables. Try and relate them into something that's going on in the game. So, for example, the daily knockout tournament, hence centre-backs, hence we're going to need centre-back chemistry style cards, hence they're going to increase in price. We can predict that, we can buy them. Squad fitness, we could have worked out. I knew about it, I just didn't even think to use it myself or mention it on a video stupidly. But they're always going to go up in price when it gets to a point when packs that don't contain them aren't being opened frequently enough, while the demand for them stays the same. So in previous years, players stopped playing and the prices went up because the packs weren't being opened as well. Weekend League is keeping people interested this year. The packs that require them aren't being opened, and hence they're rising even more than normal. So just be aware of the different kind of chemistry styles, position changes. If we get a midfielder that better suits centre attacking mid role, then get the CM to cam position change, or a left mid that could be played at left wing. They could rise massively with those kind of daily knockout tournament rewards. I think Pulisic was a left mid, and the left mid to left wing went up quite dramatically when he was released. Anyway, the next part I want to cover, and it's very simple, it won't apply to everyone, is contracts. Look how many contracts I've got. I bet a load of you guys have got a couple of 100 contracts in your club that you're not going to use. There's no way you will use all of them before the end of FIFA, and they'll just sit here and they'll rot. Nearly 5,000 of these normal contracts. We're not going to be selling these for a fortune. We're never going to be selling them for a fortune. Look, 150 to 200. If you list up 100 of these for 150, start price 200 by now, at busier times, so in the mornings, you may sell about 20 out of the 100. If it's coming up towards the weekend league or it's on the weekend, you should sell about 60% of them every single cycle. And it's not a tiny amount of money when you do it in the masses. If you list 100 of these up, you're getting 20,000 coins before tax, 18,000 coins, sorry, 19,000 coins, isn't it, after tax. If you do that 5 times, you've almost got 100k, you've got 95k. That's how easy it is just to recycle these contracts. And I'm saying this while I haven't done it myself, but if I was to sell every one of those 4,000 odd contracts, and they will sell eventually, say it takes me about a week to do, a lot of hours to list everything, we would have 200 times, what is it, 4777? It would be just under 1 million coins worth of contracts. Now, I don't expect you guys to have this many, but it's just a point of, we're never just on top of our clubs. We're never emptying out all the little things, like the single fitness cards as well. They all sell for 200. I'm sure a load of you have sold these already, but if you haven't, that's another bunch of coins. The training cards, the plus everything training cards, they sell for a lot of money. Injury cards, especially like the legs and the ankle ones, they sell for a load of money as well. It's just a case of making sure you're on top of your club, cleaning them out, and then when you get those coins, it doesn't mean you've got to go out and buy packs or spend them on players. We can reinvest them in the same way that we just spoke about consumables previously. If you want to stack consumables, stack them for a reason. If they don't have a reason, you may as well, when you're on the bus, when you're driving, well, not when you're driving, that'd be stupid. When you've got a couple of minutes spare, just log onto the phone app and list up 100 contracts. Even if it's only 20k, even if that doesn't do a lot for you now, it's money that you can reinvest elsewhere. And it's just all focusing around the point of how important consumables are, how big a part of this game they are. Look at that, 250, 500, 250, 1,000. I didn't realize just how easy it would be to win bids on these at the moment. So if you guys are looking for a little money-making scheme, then get on these all-healing, gold healing injury cards. Yeah, something like that. 250 and 250, they're selling easily for 800 instantly. It's such easy money, especially seeing as we only bid on 4 and 2 of them went for basically discard value. There's no loss in it. Just while everybody is looking at Team of the Season, they're all thinking about the SBCs that are coming out. They're all thinking about the 84 plus. Consumables are what completely gets ignored by the whole market. They're fundamental to playing foot. They're needed by every single player, but people don't realize this. The price just slowly rises over time and people accept it. We have a real chance to get rid of all the crap from our club with the consumables and invest it in consumables that have much more potential for us. Anyway, guys, going to end the video there. It's a bit of a weird one today, but I just wanted to make sure that everybody was making the most out of everything in their club and every single possibility on the transfer market. Remember, we only looked at bidding on those healing cards, but it works with position changes. It works with chemistry styles. It doesn't work very well with the squad fitness because so many people try it. So I'd probably avoid those at the moment. But there's so many options we can take, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you drop that like you always do, guys. Comment down below and subscribe if you're new. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.